In a fiery exchange at a House Rules Committee meeting, a congressman attempted to defend convicted felon Donald Trump, only to be swiftly corrected and then completely lose his cool. I know you're wondering what caused this dramatic flip out, and I promise we'll get there. But first, we have to talk about the dangers of Republicans normalizing Trump's impunity. His presidency, his campaigns, his entire life, really, they have all included scandals, controversies, and ethical lapses that would have sunk any other politician. See, the problem with Trump's behavior was that he acted like the rules didn't apply to him. He pushed boundaries, attacked people, and lied his way through wrongdoing. And you know what? He often got away with it. Actually, he has always gotten away with it up until he was convicted in the hush money case. And being held accountable is something he can't accept, nor can some other Republican leaders, and definitely not his supporters. The thing is, normalizing Trump's behavior has serious long-term consequences. It creates a cycle of abuse of power, weakens the rule of law, and chips away at trust in government. And especially so when Trump has surrogates who can't accept a decision from the hush money trial and are discrediting anybody and anything involved in it. Can you imagine if everyone who got caught breaking the law just screamed conspiracy without any proof to back it up? No one would have to answer for their actions. Trump being convicted of 34 counts of falsifying records will be in history books. Instead of reflecting on the seriousness of these charges, Republicans continue to aim baseless attacks at Judge Norman about his political donations to Democratic causes and his daughter's job as reasons for bias when the focus should be on Trump and holding him accountable for his crimes. Yes, Judge Norman heard the undeniable evidence against Trump. So did Republicans and Americans watching from home. The facts spoke for themselves, just like Trump's guilt did. But it wasn't us who decided his fate. It was the 12 jury members who found him guilty on all counts in the hush money scheme. We're about to watch Representative Ralph Norman blow up after Representative Jerry Nadler calmly sets the record straight about Donald Trump's criminal conviction.
I've sat here for what, 2 hours, probably going to be 3 or 4, and listen to these smoke screens that my friends on the other side of the aisle are saying. They bring up the trial of Donald Trump, convicted felon. Really? By a judge that is a known anti-Trumper? You bring out Mr. Nadler, I've got the floor. If you're going to interrupt, Mr. Chairman, call him down when he interrupts. It's my time, and I'll let you respond, but I'm tired of this. You talk over everybody. It's so rude of you. But
the worst part about Norman's meltdown isn't the inaccurate claim he threw out there. It's the reaction that followed. Instead of accepting the correction and moving on, the congressman chose to accuse Nadler of being rude for daring to speak over him. Nadler was so chill about it. He wasn't trying to cause a scene or embarrass Norman. He just wanted to straighten out the facts. So no, he wasn't being rude. Norman was a ticking time bomb with a very short fuse who just couldn't handle being confronted with his own misinformation. We're all wrong sometimes, but that was no mistake. Norman just refuses to accept the truth. Trump had his day in court and he was found guilty. When we talk about everyone being equal under the law, we mean everyone, no exceptions, no special treatment. Trump, like any other citizen, was afforded every legal protection and right during his trial. The fact that a jury found him guilty after years of him getting away with so much doesn't mean the system is flawed. It simply means that his actions led to consequences catching up with him. Calling into question the entire justice system just because one individual didn't get the outcome they wanted is reckless and irresponsible. Nobody forced Trump to break laws or engage in criminal activities. Holding him accountable for his actions is not a sign of corruption. It's a demonstration that the rule of law applies to everyone, regardless of their status or influence. Rather than fostering mistrust in our justice system, Trump and the rest of Republicans should accept the consequences of his actions and respect the decisions made by the judicial process. It's a crucial part of maintaining the integrity and fairness of our legal institutions. In the end, it was never about targeting Trump. The world was not out to get him. Karma just caught up with him. By brushing off a valid conviction as some sort of elaborate setup, leaders like Norman aren't just disrespecting our legal system. They are basically giving a green light for certain folks to get away with whatever they want as long as they make enough noise about it. At the end of the day, this isn't just about one conviction. We need leaders who respect the legal process, even when it doesn't favor them or their buddies. Because if we lose that respect, we're just all a stone's throw away from chaos and unfairness.